Hello guys, this is Puri and today I bring you a new game. It's on open beta now and it is called Scrolls. I don't know if you guys heard about it or not. It is made by a company that's not that well known. And here I'm kidding. It's done by Mojang, the people that did Minecraft, and they've been developing this game for quite some time. And a couple of days ago they released the open beta. I don't know, about maybe 10 days or 8 days or something like that. I got the game like 2 days ago, and man, I've been loving it a lot. So this is something new. It's basically, for those that know Magic the Gathering, it's similar to that. Basically, instead of calling the cards, they call it scrolls. But the system is more or less the same. On Magic you had like 5 colors. On Scrolls you only have 3. But we'll get into that. I'm gonna try and show you more or less the game and what you can expect from it. And I'll just hope you stay along for the ride. So let's start this. Let me show you the game of Scrolls. So if you go here to the arena, right, you can see straight away, like, you have the chat at the bottom, and then you got like single player and multiplayer. You got some tutorials, some quick matches, some trials, and then on the multiplayer part you got quick match, ranked match, and tournaments that are still not available. So this is basically where you take your decks, try them out, try to complete a couple of trials, get some money, and then try to evolve your decks even more. So, and what type of decks are there in this game? There are 3 factions, if you can call it like that. I wouldn't call it colors because they are not exactly colors. They are more factions than anything else. It's not like Magic where you had the white and the black and the green. It's a bit different than that. And for that, let me go to the store and I will show you guys what they're called. So if you go to the store, this is the store of the game, and basically you got always a couple of things you can purchase here. You start the game with a certain amount of gold. I think it's 2,000 if I'm not mistaken, and straight away, if you want, you can go and purchase some booster packs, right? They give you a choice from 3 initial standard decks. There are basically an order deck, a growth deck, and an energy deck that are a bit below here. Here we are, the pre-constructed deck. So each player on this game that purchased the game, and that is something that I gotta mention, is that the game costs around 15 euros if I'm not mistaken. It was a bit more expensive than Minecraft. But I think it is totally worth it. I think you'll be hooked to the game. So if you didn't know about the game, if you haven't tried it yet, make the purchase. It is definitely worth it, and you're gonna spend some good amount of hours playing this. So at the beginning of the game, they basically make you choose from one of the 3 decks, one of the 3 pre-constructed decks, and well, I chose growth because I saw a couple of games online, and I think that was more my style of play, or my play style. And then basically what you do is that they give you the pre-constructed deck, has like 50 cards, 2,000 gold they give you as well in the beginning, and then you can just buy cards. You can straight away go and buy a booster pack here for 1,000 gold. That gives you 10 random cards from the 3 factions. You can get whatever comes. It's random. Then you got a random scroll from one of the 3. Then you can go a bit more specific, and then it gets a bit more expensive. You get 1 scroll, but you know for sure that it's from the order or from the energy or from the growth deck. But you pay a bit more, right? It gets one scroll for 175. But then you can take a look at this. If you purchase the game, there's a couple more things that you can purchase. They make a couple of deals here where you can spend in-game money, which is the gold, and then you can spend real money, which is the shards. And you can buy shards here. You can go here, and basically you got the prices for determined amounts of them. It's not that expensive. I don't think it's that expensive. One thing I should mention is that people that put money into the game, well, they don't get that much advantage, because Mojang was really worried about how to make this game balanced for people that just buy the game and then they play it using their own free time to level up their decks, and people that just don't want to wait too much and want to buy cards. So people that spend money can only buy one extra booster pack or something a month, or no, a week, I think. So that will not give them that much advantage in terms of people that don't spend money in the game. And then the other things they can buy with real money is basically cosmetic stuff like avatars, and things like that, you know. So for those that don't have that much money to spend in this game, apart from purchasing the game itself, I think Mojang is doing a good job in terms of making the game even for everyone. So this is the store. Let me show you guys. Well, I can go to the profile. That's not much there. You basically can edit your avatar from free stuff, and then you can buy a couple more cosmetic stuff, and then you got basically the stats here. So I haven't played much. I have played a couple of games already, but not that much. You know, I have the game like 2 days, and then you got the deck builder, right? You can go to the deck builder. You start, as I said, with the 50 cards, right? And basically I bought already a couple of boosters, and I got a couple of cards from other decks other than mine, and later on I'll do decks from these factions as well. I'll do cross decks, 2-color decks and all that. So a couple of cards from the, if I'm not mistaken, which is this one? I don't know the names yet. So it's the order one. I got 19 cards from the order. I got 24 from the energy, and then I got 72 from the growth deck. And basically, how do you come about in terms of changing your deck? So basically, what you got to do is you got to pay a bit of attention to the meta game, and you can only know that after you play a couple of games, see what people use more in the decks, what you can make on your own deck to fight a determined meta game. Because sometimes people get stuck to a determined deck, and if you do an opposing deck to that style of play, you know, you can completely destroy their opponent, that only comes with experience. So they give you 50 cards in the beginning, and after you buy a couple, you can then decide to change a couple of the cards that you don't really like in your deck, or try to make your deck a bit stronger, you know. And how do you do that? You go to the cards that you have, right, and then you just pull them down. One thing that I gotta mention is that a deck, for you to be able to play with it, has to have 50 cards. So that is the bare minimum. And then I don't think it has a maximum cards you can have. But if people played Magic or any other trading card game, they know that with the less amount of cards in the deck, you get a more probability of getting the cards that you really want to play. If you had like a deck with 200 cards, you might be waiting like an hour for the card that really gonna win you the game, you know. If you have a smaller deck, the probabilities are greater, but that is math, you know. That comes with experience. So basically what you do is that you drag the cards down. Apart from Magic, that you could use like 4 cards from the same, well, 4 equal cards. Here you can only, the max you can do is use 3. I don't know if I have a couple here that has 4 cards. No, I actually, yeah, I got 4 cards from this. You guys want to see? Like, I pull them down, right? And see, the 4th one, it doesn't let me pull it down. So that is the most you can use, is 3 of the same type. So any accident cards that you have, you can either sell them to the store and get some money from it, or you can trade with other people. You know, some people might not be lucky enough to get a determined amount of card, or because this also works like Magic, you know. You got the common cards that you get it more frequently on the boosters, then you got the uncommon, and you got the rares. So you gotta trade, you know, sometimes, because if you want to do a specific deck and you don't want to just be spending gold on that to buy the boosters, and maybe even if you spend a lot of money, you might not ever get that card because they are randomized, you know. So that brings a bit more to the game, and it's quite interesting, that part of the game. And then after you do the deck, you can basically just save it and load pre-made decks that you made earlier, and then change a couple of things, save them again, and that, I think, it adds a lot to the game. It's pretty nice. Okay, so this is done. I think I showed you most of the game in terms of what you can expect from it, and now I'm going to show you a game. Okay, so we're going to do a quick match. I could have gone for the trials, but I think quick match will be better. I'm going to get a random opponent. It's not going to count for my rating because I'm still 0. I haven't played ranked matches. I think my deck is not good enough. You know, I've been playing this for a little time, and I think other people have a bit more experience than I do. But let's do a quick match, and I will try and explain more or less how the game works. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, match found. Let's join the game. Alright, so here we are. So basically I'm playing against another guy, right? I get a couple of cards in the beginning, and the objective of the game, I'm going to press Control to see the points of the idols, is to destroy 3 of the enemy idols, and the opponent has to do the exact same thing. You start with no resources. Each card is like magic, has a casting cost, which is indicated by the number here at the top. Right, and then each card does a specific ability. So what I gotta do is, at the beginning I must do one of two things: sacrifice for resources or sacrifice a card. You can do that one time a turn for 2 cards from my deck. At the beginning I need resources to play cards, so that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So I sacrifice this for a resource. You see, 1 of 1, and then I'm gonna play this Raged Wolves on the board. And this card is a specific card that has haste, and it's going to attack straight away in the first turn. Other creatures have an amount of time that it has to pass until they can attack again. And now if I take a look at them, if I press Control, you'll see that no, he killed me with a spell, and now I can't show that. But the card, after the initial attack, it will have to wait 2 turns so it can attack again. So he just spended a spark spell. It does 2 damage to a target unit. So let me see what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna sacrifice this for an extra point, and my turn is completed. And what more can I say? You got different types of scrolls. You got creatures, spells, enchantments. I'm forgetting one, I think. And you got structures. That's it, structures. Now look at what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sacrifice this card because the cost is quite big, and I'm probably gonna get it again. So sacrifice it. Put a wolf, right? And then enchant the wolf for 2 plus attack. So the sword is the attack of the creature, the hearts are the health, and the little hourglass is when the creature is going to attack or not. So I'm done, attack, and that idol is down to 6 points. So that is pretty good. Alright, so it's my opponent's turn. Alright, so he summoned a card that has 4 attack, 2 defense, and 1 in the hourglass. So it's going to attack next turn. Let's see what I'm going to do now. So this card is going to make a damage to each creature. He's going to attack first, and I am. So what I'm going to do is move my creature up because I don't want it to be killed. Use this to cast it. see what creature I'm gonna get. Yeah, it wasn't that good. And I'm gonna sacrifice it for an extra point, and I'll be done, right? Okay, so this creature, after it attacks, it gets destroyed, and basically it's trying to control the amount of creatures I have in the board, because he's not being too lucky in terms of cards. And now at my hand I'm out of creatures, so I'm gonna sacrifice I think this for 2 cards. See what I get. I got a totem, which ain't that great, but I'm gonna place it. Which ain't that great right now, but it is a very good card. It gives you +1 to all creatures on my side of the board, so this is a very good card. And he used the card to destroy that. It does free damage to target unit. If that unit is destroyed, draw 1 scroll. It's a pretty good card. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sacrifice for 2 more cards, and I got this one, which is not bad at all. Okay, passing the turn. It's a bit stopped this game for some reason. I'm not getting too many creatures. Alright, he put a creature into play. Ranged attack, other Gravelock creatures you control gain +1 attack and +1 health with Gravelock Elder is in play. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sacrifice I'm going to sacrifice this for a point. Then I'm gonna put this statue here, which basically has 4 defense only, and it regenerates 1 life each turn. And then I'm gonna use a spell on a creature, on his creature, so you can't move the creature from the middle point. So it decreased the movement. Each creature has 1 movement. At least I only saw creatures with 1 movement, and you can move it 1 block to the sides each turn. So that is it, and we are done on my turn. So basically what I'm going to try and do is summon this Great Wolf, put this spell to give it 2+ attack. Meanwhile, it will not be able to kill this defense I have here, so it won't be doing damage to my idols. And then I'm going to try and kill the creature. Here we go. So I'm going to he's going to attack next turn. He's going to do 3 damage. I don't want to lose that, so what I'm going to do is sacrifice this for a point. Right? I'm going to place the wolf there, and I'm going to increase. Oh, I can't because this is a structure. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. Yeah, I wanted to do this that increase free health on a creature, but decreases the amount of movement it has. But I can't because this is a structure. This is not a creature, so I cannot enchant it. That's how it works. So let's see what he's going to do. He has 3 cards in his hand, 8 points, and he summons something that basically when it reaches its time to play, he gets 3 scrolls. So killing that would not be bad. I have still 4 turns to do it. It's a good card. Alright, let's see what I'm gonna do. It's only gonna attack in 2 turns, so my objective is to kill it. So I'm gonna sacrifice. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice this for 2 cards. That was good. That was actually pretty good. I'm gonna summon this here, and then I'm gonna sacrifice it for this, and I'll get 3 extra cards because when I sacrifice one of my creatures I can draw 3 scrolls. And that is it for my turn. So my wolf is gonna attack next turn, so I'm gonna kill this creature. I think if it doesn't do anything to the wolf, I'm just gonna place champion ring on it. Maybe even 2, because this creature has Relentless, Oh man, he did something to the creature. Let me see what he did. Unit received 2 damage before attacking. Okay, that ain't that bad. So it's gonna be down to 3. I was explaining, it has relentless, so basically it does damage to this creature, and if it still has damage to do more, so if I put the 2, it will be at 5, 7, 8 points. 5, 6, 7, no, sorry, 7 attacks, so it will do 5 attack to this, and it will do 2 attack to the idol. So that is exactly what I think I'm going to do straight away. So here we go. Here we go. 7 attack. And I'm going to sacrifice this card for 2 extra cards. Alright, that was lovely. And I'm going to put this wolf right here. And this will get 1 extra attack point, because each wolf on the board gives 1 attack point on this one, this great wolf. And that is done. Attack. You saw 5 damage and then 3 damage to the idol. So I'm in a very good position at the moment. I'm gonna have to deal with this next because I don't want him to buy more cards. That will allow me to control the game a bit more. And then there goes the wolf. And then 2 damage to this one. Okay, this is a bit tricky situation now. Let's see what I'm going to do. So this one is definitely going to die. And I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this because I don't want him to buy cards. So what I'm going to do is basically 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. I need to do a lot of damage to that. I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna summon what? I'm gonna summon this here, right? And I'm going to sacrifice this for an extra point, and that is it for my turn. I don't know if I'll be able to stop this. If I get something to increase the attack on this, I'm gonna destroy it before he buys another, before he buys the free scrolls. But I need to get something that gives me damage. What is this? Combat attacking unit receives 4 damage when proximity charge comes into play. Alright, that was problematic, to say the least. So I will not be able to get this. I'll not be able, because this things deal 4 damage. That is a lot. So it's a very good combo. So I'm gonna have to focus myself on killing him in another way. So I'm gonna change this dude here. I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna summon a wolf here, and I'm going to put poison on this one so it will die in 2 turns, and I'm going to sacrifice this for 2 cards because at the moment I don't have too much use for it, and get an extra creature card. And my turn is done. That one is dead because it was spelled. Alright, so he got 3 cards. I cannot prevent that. So, but I think I'm still ahead. This one will die next turn, so I don't think it will even be able to attack. And I got the idols. Oh, what is this? Destroy target unit. Man, this guy has some good cards or what? Alright, but I'm still in control of the game, in my opinion. So this one is going to die next turn. Can summon. I'm going to sacrifice this. That was pretty good. And now what I'm going to do is 4, 5, 7, 6. I got 7. So I'm going to summon. Yeah, I'm going to summon 6. So I'm going to summon this here. This here, and this here. And I'm done. That one is gonna die, so I'm still safe. I don't know what he has on the 5 cards he has on the hand. But for now, I think I'm at a better situation. What is this? When charged coil attacks, a random opponent unit is dealt 1 damage. And 2 more damage to a creature. Mine, he has a very fire deck kind of deck, you know, like Magic, people that use fire to kill a lot of the opponent's creatures. Pay 1 growth to heal, Gravelock, Outcast to full health. Alright. I'm gonna have to deal with that one. Let me see what I get. Let me see. When charged coil attacks, a random opponent unit is dealt 1 damage. That is not that good, because this only has 1 life. So what I'm gonna do is, it's gonna attack? No, it is not. Let me see what I'm gonna do. I'm going to sacrifice this for 2 cards. And I'm gonna put this here, place this spell on it, because if it dies it will turn into basically a barrier. And I'm gonna summon a wolf, this one, and another creature. So here we go. And 1 extra card, please. Thank you. Alright, I got 3 cards. He has 4 now because he bought 1. This one is going to deal 1 damage. Let's hope he deals damage to this one. This one can't attack. I will probably destroy it next turn. Let's see what he's going to play. He has 10 points available. He's just sacrificing a lot of cards for mana, if you can call it mana. Oh man, that was not good. Jason tiles, but not that bad. Yeah, that was good. Right, my walls recovered. These walls are pretty cool. What I'm gonna do now is summon this one, and with this one kill this. This will kill this next turn, and I think I'll be in the control of the game again. So what I'm gonna do is summon this. And I could put this wall, but I don't think I need any more walls, so I'm going to sacrifice the wall for 2 extra cards. I'm going to cast it to get 1 extra creature card, and I think I'm going to heal this dude. No, I'm going to wait and see which one is going to take damage and go from there. Alright, so his threat are dealt with. Moment. It's his turn now. 5 cards in the hand, but for now I'm controlling the game. But this game is taking quite a bit of time. I'm sorry for that, but you know, I get a random opponent. It's not like I get people my level. If I play ranked match, I probably do, but alright, let's see his options, see what he's planning on doing. I got a lot of creatures in my hand. I'll probably sacrifice what is this? Ranged attack. That's pretty good. It's behind all the mines, so I'm gonna have to do something to it. I don't know exactly what. Target unit, I'll make an extra. It's next attack. Alright, this one is gonna kill that. And what am I gonna do in terms of, let me see, I'm gonna sacrifice this for an extra point, and I'm going to call 2 creatures into play. Yeah, I think so. And then next turn I'll put this and maybe summon the barbarian, the veteran. So yeah, let me put 2 creatures into play. There we go. And bye that, so that ain't be causing any more damage. This is a bit problem. This proximity mines, it's a bit tricky. I gotta sacrifice things to destroy this. This is a wall, so it's a bit. It's good. I like the card. What did he say? Okay, time for the advice, mate. So, oh, a lot of cards, and a lot of damage. And a lot of damage. Oh, look at that. Jesus. Look at that. Those are gonna attack next turn. Bit tricky, eh? A bit tricky. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pull this one here. I'm gonna pull this one here. I'm gonna bring this one here. I'm gonna pull that one there. A lot of changes, eh? I'm gonna summon another one of this, so I'll deal with 2 creatures. So that's last 2 that he will have. I'm gonna place this here, get an extra card. Yeah, and then I'm gonna sacrifice this for 2 extra cards. That's good. And attack. So those are 2 less creatures that are gonna make damage to my whole army. And I think I'm in a good position. This one, even if I lose this idol, I'm okay with it. This one is gonna probably kill this wall here. He's trying defense, like this middle idol. I think this is a common sense. You should always start attacking the middle or try to destroy it. What is this? Oh my god. 2 damage to all my units. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, my friends. So now he's gonna kill 2, right? What is this? Destroy targets. Oh my god. Yeah, 2 of mine are. What a deck, man. Come on. Look at this. Look at this. Changing unit. Next taking damage is removed. Alright, I'm gonna have to deal with at least one of his creatures. So what I'm going to do is I won't be able to kill it. Yeah, I will be able to kill it. I'm gonna do this. This. Summon my totem. Get this to damage that. I'm going to summon a wall here. Try and cover my units the best I can. And sacrifice this for 2 extra cards. And put this regeneration life thing on this dude here. And here we go. And now he's gonna die. So that is good. He only has 1 creature now. 3 cards in his hand. This one is going to regenerate 1 life point a turn each round. So it's going to start going up. It won't be able to kill, I think, the wall. This does damage to that. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, he definitely has a good deck, man. He has a lot of damage cards. I'm gonna have to change the position of this because this is a it's basically a catapult and it's gonna damage. Yeah, he's definitely putting a lot of pressure in the middle, man. So this is not going to attack now. This is going to attack now. So I gotta move away from here on this attack and then try to kill this. So I'm going to change this here, sacrifice this for 2 cards, move this here, and summon. I'm going to summon, I think, this dude here, or the wolf. This dude. Here. Alright, my turn is done. He'll probably have some. He only has 1 card, so that is good for me now. He only has 1 card. Yeah, he sacrificed it to get 2 extra from his deck. It would be nice if he could not kill these 2 creatures now. Yeah, but destroy target structure. This one is gonna die. Oh man, he's just placing more and more stuff on the board. So annoying, man. So annoying. I'm gonna have to destroy this. So this is gonna shoot again. So I'm gonna do this. Put this on. Summon another wolf here. And sacrifice this for 2 extra cards. Yeah, it's gonna do 2 damage, but not to there. So what I'm gonna do is put my wolf there. It's gonna attack straight away. And I'm done. Alright, so 1 turn until he attacks again. He has. Now I think I'm ahead. I don't know, because this is being back and forth. But tricky game, mates. Tricky game, no doubt about it. So this one is just going to attack there if it's not putting anything. It's going to attack next. I'm going to get 2 extra cards or get a creature. 2 extra cards, I think. And I'm going to place this spell here. I'm going to summon this creature here. I'm going to summon this here, get an extra card. And I'm going to summon another wolf. Not there, but here. There we go. Right, let's see what he does now. Let's see what he does. I never know where this creature attacks. Lobber, random selected tile on opponent's board, so it randomizes apparently. This is definitely a hard game. It's taking longer than I wanted for the first, but he's a good player, so he's definitely not making it easy for me, and I'm not making it easy for him. I gotta deal with this creature, man. What I really would like to have is alright, so apparently I won. He quit the game because I didn't have anything to counter my attacks, and GG. He was a good player, but in the end Piri was victorious. Still, I think I was a bit lucky because I don't think my deck was as good as him. I think he just drawed a bit of bad luck. And that is it for Scrolls. How you see it now, I have victory 336, completion 20, idols I didn't destroy any, so I don't get extra gold, and then I got 356 gold for this match. What I do now is, as I leave the match, the gold gets added here, and then I can just go to the store and spend it on buying a couple more cards. I'm going to show you guys exactly that. I'm going to buy a scroll pack, which basically has 10 cards, right? From any of the factions, right? So I'm going to buy it just for you guys to see, and I'm entitled to get 10 pick random from all factions, and I'm guaranteed to get 2 uncommon and 1 rare card. So let's do this so you guys can see it. So this is not for mine, this is from the order, so it will be for a later date. Yeah, this one I have. Oh, this is a good card, definitely, for the energy deck. I got this one. This one is good, but I think I got enough. This is a good card. Yeah, finally I got another one of this. This is a common card, but I think it's very good in my deck. So that I'm going to use. 1 extra order. And here, look, I got an uncommon card. How do you tell the common cards from the uncommon ones? It's basically this little layouts here. So this is an uncommon card, and then a rare card will have even more detail on the edges of the scroll. So this is a bunny card. It's quite good. You know, if they don't deal with the bunnies, you start just populating the table. So maybe for a specific deck. Also nice card, uncommon, really cheap, and it gives you 1 extra point on your pool. And then I got this Honorable General. So this is the card that is rare. And is it any good? Let me see. I don't know all the cards. When Honorable General's countdown becomes 0, all adjacent units have their countdown decreased by 2. So it is a pretty good card, you know. Basically, if you have cards that attack before, and then they have like 2 points on the hourglass, so they can only attack two turns later. This one, when it reaches 0 and it attacks, all the creatures around it decrease to 2. So if they had 2, all the creatures around this one would attack in the same turn. So it is very good card, definitely, for later, right? And that is it, guys. I'm gonna continue playing this. I'll probably post games against different opponents from now on this. And if you have any questions at all about the game, I'm still new, but if I can help you guys, I will. And if by any chance you buy the game and start playing it, maybe we can even do a couple of tradings regarding cards. You maybe be playing with the same deck as I, or playing with a different one. I got a couple of cards from the other decks, and we can do some trading. So this is Piri. I hope that you enjoyed this new game. And this is Scrolls, and I'm gonna check you guys later, or maybe do a couple of games against you. So see you next time, guys. Bye.